Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to react into the new video of Mr. Beast that he survived in the Arctic. This video. Okay, so let's see what mistake they did, and we are going to criticize their whole strategy. I haven't seen the video, so let's see it together.
Antarctica, and we're going to survive the next 50 hours here. We're literally at the bottom of the globe at the coldest place on Earth.
Can't wait to freeze to death.
And there goes the plane! All right, see you later. And now that plane has left, boys, there's no way out for the next 50 hours.
We're stuck.
First, we need to trek towards that mountain to get some protection from the wind.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Shut up, Nolan.
There's already a blizzard incoming. Just our luck. The weather's so bad already. This is so bad. Holy crap. What are the odds that a blizzard would happen right when we get here?
It's cold.
Jimmy! Bro, this is insane. Let's go! We'll set up shelter at the bottom of that mountain. Woo! I almost died. Antarctica! 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 I declare this Camp Beast!
It's negative 30 degrees. And if we're gonna survive another 49 hours,
Damn it! I'm 10 about flew away.
we need a shelter ASAP.
Okay, so they are at the freezing Arctic in Antarctica, and already there is a blizzard that it's hitting them. Oh my god, my English. Okay, so you can survive approximately 3 hours inside the blizzard, and but you should take a cover. Go inside a house, go in a car, stay warm, try not to get hypothermia, try not to take frostbite, something that they didn't do, but I can't blame them for it. They're in the middle of nowhere, no houses, no hotels, no shelter. Indeed, in the middle of nowhere, not even mountains or rocks to cover yourself behind them. And yeah, so 3 hours in a blizzard is the average that you can survive.
Tutorial said to go at an angle. Oh!
I don't know, like we've got it all wrong. How is it so low to the ground?
It's in my sleeve! Ah! They're like little children.
We're screwed.
Whoa, they're actually making progress.
Look at us, we're the best.
Beach camp is thriving!
A common problem in Antarctica is extreme weather blowing away your tent.
We gotta cut snow blocks to secure the tents from wind.
So, we're gonna use these ice blocks to build a wall and keep our camp
It's
safe.
literally dropped 20 degrees since we got here. We need to build the wall faster! Oh god.
Holy cow. Dude, this is by far the hardest thing we've ever done.
Base camp is now finished!
Now that the ice wall is finished, hopefully the wind won't blow away our tents.
The hard part about Antarctica is the sun never goes down, so you don't know when it's night or not.
My tummy tells me.
What time does your tummy say this?
Dinner.
Welcome home, honey.
Whoa, it's ready you.
And for dinner, we have MREs.
Jimmy, this is awful.
Welcome to Antarctica.
In case you're wondering how you eat food in the most remote place on the planet, first you boil water, then
You pour the boiling hot water, you gotta be careful in here. And then in 10 minutes you have food, and that's how you eat in Antarctica.
you don't know how good that tastes.
I'm so ready to sleep.
In my tent is Nolan and Dream, and Carl, who's in yours? It's me, Chandler, South Labrador. You're going to bed, right? Yeah.
I am so tired. I'm sick. Antarctica, not a good place to get sick in.
They actually gathered blocks of ice and built a wall to protect them from the strong winds that there are in Antarctica. It's true, there is no night in Antarctica. You can lose control of time. You don't know where it's east, where it's the west. The sun comes from the east and sun sets in the west. So if you get lost, you can, one of the many ways is to look at the sun, the most popular way. But there in Antarctica, you have no idea. Also, about the food, the food was pre-made, that will make their lives way easier than trying to fish, or yeah, I don't think there is any other way than fishing in Antarctica to get alive. And it will be hard for them to fish. Although, yeah, probably there is a pond nearby because they got ice. We don't know if there is water underneath. But yes, they built a wall that it will protect them from the winds.
Jimmy has no idea we're digging a tunnel.
Oh my god.
It's just so crazy how he's so far down.
Jimmy, I don't think I'm gonna make it 50 hours.
The wind is picking up, so we're gonna have a hard time sleeping. All right, guys, well, bro fist out.
The sun literally never goes down in Antarctica, so night one was rough.
It's the next morning, and I don't know if I'm supposed to get out of bed or not, because the sun's just always up.
Morning one, this is miserable.
Bro, Antarctica is not a fun place. I'm sick, man. I woke up coughing up blood.
Before you can leave your tent in Antarctica, you need long pants, a long sleeve shirt, a second pair of pants, a third pair of pants, a jacket for your jacket, a ski mask, whatever this is, gloves for your gloves, and goggles so your eyeballs don't freeze. Just by having all this on, I could still get frostbite.
Going into day 2, there were 2 very important things we needed to take care of. Number 1, in Antarctica, you would think you could just pee in the snow, but you can't. So we have to pee in these bottles and hold on to it until the end of the video. It's negative 20 degrees, let's see if I can pee. Hey, I got it, he did it. I got it, nice. Whew, that took like 5 minutes. And number 2.
A lot of the boys have to poop, so we're going away from camp to set up a poop tent. I gotta poop.
The worst part about Antarctica is that giant blizzards would randomly sweep through, and they would cause your skin to literally start freezing.
Hold it down. Stay down, Tim.
Oh, it worked. This bucket is my toilet and that's the bathroom. I'm gonna come out a better man.
I haven't thought about that. In Antarctica, you can't probably pee or take a shit. I don't know, I have never went to Antarctica. But yeah, on the one hand, I don't know if it's possible, but you're probably going to pee, ice cubes. So yeah, you have to pee in a bottle. Or probably because, the pipe is short because of the cold. Yeah, and you're probably going to piss yourself. Although, and taking a shit, yeah, I don't know. Probably it will be hard. Maybe because you're going to freeze and you start shivering, your muscles will gather around you trying to produce heat. You'll start, shaking your skeleton to produce heat. And yeah, also if you stay naked in the Antarctic, it's maybe not a good idea. And that's what we do when we take a shit. Okay, so yeah, they found a way to solve their problems, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't ever went to such cold temperatures, but I imagine that even if you have 15 Celsius or 10 degrees Celsius, it will be hard to pee outside. So imagine minus, I don't know, how much is Antarctica? Minus 20? Yeah, I think so. Minus 20, not minus 10. Minus 10, it's too hot for Antarctica, I think.
Yay! It currently does not have a name, and everyone knows that if you climb a mountain, you get to name it. Who wants to join me?
Wait, I'll just grab my stuff out of the tent really quick.
Okay.
I left something in my tent. The weather's kind of bad.
Come on.
I just have to...
Hey! You're climbing the mountain with me.
Just because I'm the last one here?
I need someone to be hooked up to in case I fall.
Well, I'm glad it's not windy.
Seriously, since that mountain isn't named, if we climb it, we literally get to name it whatever we want.
Bye, guys! Bye! Now, Operation Hole. Come on. For the past 20-something hours, we've been digging this hole. By the time Jimmy's back, this is gonna be massive, 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 massive.
We're not even at the mountain and we faced our first obstacle. It's a sea of ice. Look at this view. Antarctica's crazy.
It's beautiful. Just be very careful, Jimmy.
Oh, this is very slippery. Very careful.
less than 10 people on Earth who've ever stepped here.
That's the mountain we're gonna be climbing. Anyways, let's climb before we die. Onward! Oh my gosh! Oh, don't slip. Oh, this is wild. I'm so terrified. There's a drop to my right. If I fall backwards, I roll for 2,000 feet.
Jimmy,
What?
we're 30 hours in.
Oh, yes!
This is a huge cliff. No joking. If we fall down there, we die. Yes, 100%.
Carl's still digging the hole. It's so deep. Bro, how am I gonna get out?
Jimmy!
I'm right here. Just keep stepping. Woo! Oh, yes! I'm alive.
I'm gonna take a pee break.
Spell I-cup.
ICUP.
I hate you. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, just don't mix up the water bottles.
Oh yeah. See those tiny little specks over there? That's our base camp. I wonder what the boys are up to.
Here comes the airplane.
Yum.
The hole provides, and now we must provide for the hole.
While Jimmy was climbing the mountain, we could have built up more walls to fortify our camp. We could have cleaned up their tents. We could have cooked them meals for them to get home to. But instead, we dug this hole. This is the best use of our time possible.
Stop filming me and film that view over there. It feels like we're on a different planet. You can't convince me this is Earth.
And while we climb this mountain, I want to tell you guys about Shopify.
What's on top? I can see it.
This is the most terrifying experience of my life.
This is actually terrifying. We're so high right now.
Can you build an elevator next time, Jimmy?
Right here.
Ah!
You got
I
it?
made it! I made it! It only took 4.5 hours! Hey, we did it! We did it! Nolan! Yeah! Woo! We made it and we didn't die! We climbed the mountain! We did it!
Okay, I'm not sure if it's obvious from now on, but I have no idea why they are building a hole. But let's move to Jimmy. Jimmy decided to climb a mountain. It's from the camera, it doesn't seem that big. I mean, it's kind of big. It's not steep. We can argue that it's not steep, and the snow is helping. You know, the snow have built a few ramps. I have never climbed in such conditions mountains, and probably will never have the chance to. And yeah, the rocks may be slippery, and I don't know, the wind, the weather may be a big obstacle, but overall this mountain is not that steep. I have climbed, I don't know if there are steeper. Yes, I have climbed steeper mountains. The one that I have recorded that we went to the mine, it was way steeper than this mountain. This mountain was a lot rocky. You can see the rocks popping out. But yeah, I don't think it was that difficult mountain to climb in normal conditions, but probably that's why the conditions made it more difficult. Something also that's wrong from Jimmy's part, he was talking about his sponsor while climbing the mountain. Of course, they said it took them 4 hours. Of course, I don't think he was telling that the whole way, you know, every step, and he was saying about, what was that, Shopify? I don't remember. But yeah, you shouldn't do that, because your body consumes energy to hit you. You consume energy to climb the mountain, and you also consume more energy to talk for your sponsor. You can say that in the tent inside, you know.
And now that we climbed the mountain, we get to name it. I think we should name it Shopify, because to be honest, I couldn't have done it without Shopify.
We just conquered Shopify.
Go to shopify.com/behindbeast to watch my exclusive interview with Shopify. This is now Shopify Mountain. Carl, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Over.
We climbed the mountain.
Congratulations, dude.
Did you see us on top of the mountain?
1 second, we have to get outside of the hole.
Wait, what hole?
No, I said the whole tent, the entire tent.
Okay.
They literally look like 3 little ants up there.
Our base camp is over 10 miles away. If that lens can see us, that's crazy. You know the best part about climbing a mountain? What? You have to climb down. No. Also, you can't leave things behind, so I gotta take this flag down. I carried it up all the way for that.
What do you think we're doing at camp right now?
Not something intelligent.
Best snow day ever! These sleeping bags are complicated. What is this?
Dude, I gotta go to bed.
Okay, guys. It's 4 in the morning and Jimmy's finally arriving back after climbing the mountain.
This might have been the hardest thing I've ever done.
The hardest but most rewarding thing.
He has no idea we dug this hole, so we're gonna get in and surprise him.
Home sweet home. Ah!
I need a massage.
Oh, Jimmy!
I'm not a vet.
Where's everybody?
Dream.
Oh my God! How long were you gone for?
Something's not normal. I don't hear Carl going, Carl! They're probably asleep because it's 4 a.m. Carl! Wait, where's everyone at?
Jimmy's up there, he doesn't know.
What is down here? Oh my God! Whoa! Wait, how deep is that hole?
It's like 8 feet deep.
I'm confused.
What's so confusing? It's just a hole.
Yeah, but why?
You're just trying to, make use of our time.
I'm too tired to understand this.
Get in the hole!
How? How did they do this?
I want to get in the hole.
This is actually a convenient hole. Can you grab my iPad?
Yeah.
Do you know what's on this iPad?
Penguin videos.
No. Our next 2 Mr. Beast videos. Oh! I'll let you guys choose. Do you guys want to watch Blind Man Sees for the first time? Or I Ate the World's Largest Burger?
Blind man sees.
I want to see the blind man. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Tell me what you think. Is that crazy?
Yeah, what?
That was so cool.
Oh my God, it is cold here. It's so cold that the screen on the camera just went black.
This is actually freezing outside.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna head to bed.
This is the camera tent. We're saying goodnight. Good night, everybody.
Climbing a mountain really took it out of me, and we got back at 4 in the morning.
Let me tell you something. I have climbed a lot of mountains, big and small ones. It's true, a lot of people think the hardest thing is to climb up a mountain. The opposite is the true. When you climb up the mountain, you use your weight to push yourself forward because it's an uphill and you have a lot of energy. When you're returning from a mountain, you're exhausted and there is downhill and you should be careful. You should use your foot to brake, when there is the downhill like this, it's steep, you have to use it sideways, your foot, to create more traction so you're braking yourself. It's way harder to climb down a mountain than climbing up. And again, I don't understand the point of the hole, but something that I think I may be right, I think I may be wrong. When you're inside a hole, you should not yell. Because the sound waves actually have a certain weight. The light that is hitting me have a certain weight. We can't feel it. The pressure around me and around you has a weight. It calls atmosphere. A lot of times when you put in your tires air, or I don't know, when you pressure something that is calculated by atmospheres, that's exactly what atmospheres are. So yeah, they have some pressure, if you want. But if you are yelling inside a hole, the sound is going to bounce between the walls, and it's going to start shaking the walls. For example, now I'm yelling, I'm alone in the house, and the wall in front of me reflects my sound waves to the wall behind me. Also, the same reason happens when you take a dynamite stick and you place it on the middle of nowhere. When it explodes, it's going to make a lot of sound, but if you put it inside a tunnel, the sound is gonna be way louder. That's why when I usually throw dynamite, I either throw it in the tunnel or in a place that 2 buildings are very close to each other, so the sound is gonna bounce. I have placed it a lot of time inside the tube. The tube is very close. it's going to explode and it's going to create a lot of sound. You can realize that by watching a video that I'm going to put in the descriptions, which is me throwing different the same actual dynamite in different places.
Actually freezing outside.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna head to bed.
This is the camera tent. We're saying goodnight. Good night, everybody.
Climbing a mountain really took it out of me, and we got back at 4 in the morning. It was nearly impossible to get out of bed on day 3.
Jim, we have to pack up before the plane leaves. Otherwise, we're stuck here.
Look, if we miss this flight, Jimmy, we're here for like another day.
I'll put pants on in a minute.
Jimmy, get up!
Or is this your first survival video?
Yes.
They haven't got out of the tent, Tariq. We are going to miss the flight. Actually, let me rephrase that. They're going to miss the flight. I'm still making it.
We're making the flight.
It is extremely important to preserve the untouched beauty of Antarctica. We can't leave a single trace of our camp behind. So I made sure the boys packed up everything and put it back to the way it was.
Leave nothing behind on 3. 3.
Leave nothing behind! But they were as exhausted as I was, so things didn't get done quickly.
I've got absolutely zero energy left. All right, now put that in it. Put it on the side.
Whoa! There she is out in the open. No. Stop! No! Stop! Salute! A sad day for all Antarcticans.
All right, get the filling, boys. 3, 2, goodbye, hole.
Goodbye, hole. There's a hole in my heart instead.
And boom! We can now hit home! Hey, if we maintain this pace, we'll get to the ice strip right before the plane lands. Plane!
Hey, Antarctica check. Antarctica! Antarctica!
Right over here is the runway. Yes. All right, I see the plane. I'm proud of all of you for surviving 60 hours in Antarctica. We're going home! Did we survive? We did it! Massive shout out to ALE and EOS. They made this trip possible. I hope you guys enjoyed.
We're going home!
No doubt that they did it. Congratulations. That was actually a big achievement. Something that I'm crazy enough to do it, but I don't think that I'm going to do this. But yeah, the plane came and everybody got aboard and then the plane left. Also, I have seen a lot of people, saying that the hardest job that you can do is being Jimmy's cameraman. Because the cameraman had to go around and take so many angles in the snow. But yeah, I don't know if that's true. Probably. But he's getting paid a lot, But yeah, he made it. Also, I hope for Jimmy and his friend to not put their feet in hot water. Under that freezing temperatures, the cold blood is going to be collected to the heart, and they're going to have a heart attack. So yeah, if you are freezing, don't put your arms and legs in a hot water. You're going to get frostbite and probably risk a heart attack. The frostbite is in the generally cold temperatures like 10 degrees Celsius and under. The heart attack is I think in the minus temperatures. So yeah, we managed to do. Actually, I didn't find anything that they did wrong in the snow. They actually did a lot of things quite good. The only mistake was that they climbed that mountain. Probably, maybe that's a mistake. In the freezing Arctic, their bodies haven't yet got used to that temperature. I won't be surprised if they got ill after that video. But yeah, I hope not. So yeah, I can't judge a lot of this video because it's something that I don't have a personal experience, but overall they did a pretty good job. Yeah, good job, Mr. Beast. Next time, let's see what he's going to do next. Probably he's going to survive 20 hours in the desert or 20 hours in the sea. In the sea. pretty interesting. Both of those are really interesting, and I would like to see that. So I was expecting them to try and find food around the Arctic, maybe try fishing, but the only thing they did instead was building a useless hole. Yeah, actually, yeah. What was the point of that hole? I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the probably next Mr. Beast video that he is going to survive in a different area. Also, I need a haircut. I know.